Peace and love, creatives. Today we are going into November's Sketchbox and we're going to find out how I made this. And we're going to look at what is in this month's Sketchbox. So without further ado, let's make some art. I'm so excited for this Sketchbox. I kind of cheated, or I guess I didn't cheat because they actually they email you ahead of time of what you're gonna get. So I looked at the email. I usually don't. I like being surprised for the most part as far as Sketchbox is concerned. Zoom in and burn. Look at them. I like not knowing until I open the box and see it. I like the surprise. It's all a part of the experience, and that's what I'm paying for. So I want my money's worth. You know what I'm saying? Oh, okay. I'm gonna be playing with some gouache. I'm canceling my subscription in December. Like, that's my last box that I get from Sketchbox, and I never looked ahead. I never tried to see what box I was getting before I got it in the mail. So I looked this month and I saw that we were going to get gouache. Now, I did see that we were going to get gouache, but I did not know we were going to get an M-gram gouache. So I was like so excited when I saw the M-gram in my box, and a little disappointed that it was a burnt umber. But I mean, I'll take it. It's burnt umber. It's M-gram burnt umber, and I'm going to show you in a little bit the amount of different colors you can make from that just one color and the colors that the other colors they provided. We're going to have a blast with this box. I rush through my art piece, and I'm just giving you a heads up. So in the beginning of this video, I'm going to do kind of like color mixing, just show you the different colors that you can make. Not anything crazy, just, you know, a 1-to-2 ratio. So a little bit more of one, a little bit less of the other, and mix it up, and so on and so forth. And I'll show you the different colors you can get from there. And believe me, the variations that you can get on top of the colors that I'm going to show you is just, don't underestimate 5 colors. Like, you can go a long way with 5 colors, especially if you got 5 good colors that are friendly to each other and they mix well. Oh, limitless possibilities. You'll have a blast. So in this box, we're going to get a Stillman & Burns pack of paper. It's not a sketch pad. It's a pack of paper. It's a premium cold press mixed media paper. It's 4x6. It's a 270 GSM. They gave us 15 sheets to play around with. I like it. It's a nice thick paper. It does all the things you want a paper that's gonna take water to do. So I'm excited to play with that. And then next thing we have is the gouache, and the color that I have already swatched is one of the Shinhan Professional Designer Gouache that we got in the set, and this one is the permanent yellow. And the next one that I put down is the carmine. And what I'm doing here is just making 4 little dots, 4 little squares, 4 little puddles of color. And I'm just mixing in the yellow row. I'm going to put a little bit of red in that yellow. And in the red, the dominant color is going to be the red. You know what I mean? And then we mix like that. So within the colors that I'm showing you here, the different hues you can get with just those colors range at least by 15 different colors. Just you adding more or less of a pigment. You know what I mean? So these 5 colors are going to go a long way, which I'm so excited for. Now this next color is the Prussian blue, I believe. Yes, the Prussian blue. And I just love a Prussian blue. Prussian blue is gorgeous on its own, but mixing it in with your blues, with your greens and your yellows, oh my God, it's so good. And then in this mixing chart that I'm making, I mixed it with the burnt umber, and the color that I got with the Prussian blue and the burnt umber, beautiful, just beautiful. It's I would say it's like an olive kind of green in my opinion, but you'll see that in, I don't know, 2 more colors to go. Sorry, I'm going ahead of myself, but I'm really so excited with this box. I'm glad that this is the box that I decided to sneak a peek at, because I just enjoy gouache. I enjoy acrylic gouache. I think that might be my favorite medium. It's a toss-up between watercolor and gouache, and to be honest with you, they are very similar. They're like in the same family. The difference between gouache and watercolor is basically the thickness of the application of each paints, but they are both equally as beautiful. And if you go with gouache, the advantage is you can use it like watercolor or you can use it like gouache. Usually with watercolor, that's how you want to use it. You can use watercolor like gouache, but you're going to use a lot of your watercolor really fast, and your results are not going to be the same as gouache. It's just a different makeup of almost the same ingredients, but because of that different makeup, you get a different outcome. And for watercolors, you're basically just, especially if you're using an expensive brand, you're just going to be using and wasting a lot of it. We are in the burnt umber section now. And I wasn't a fan of getting this color. And then when I started mixing the other hues, the other colors with it, I was like, okay, maybe we can definitely do something. And I just looked at it and I'm like, brown. You know what I mean? Instead of like doing a little bit of swatching and seeing all the different colors I can get from this brown if I add more color to it. So yeah, did you see that green that I got from the Prussian blue, that dark, almost black color? It's wonderful. I love the color that I got from it. It's great. And these are the colors once I'm done. A nice close-up. Do you see that dark green that I got from that burnt umber? It's just wonderful. So I decided to do a sketch off camera, and now we're going to paint it. Thank you for watching. If all you wanted to see was a little bit of the painting, the paint and the color and what was in the box, I appreciate you watching. For those of you who are going to stay for the whole duration of the video, thank you for staying for the duration of the video. And I made a little story of the character that I am about to paint. So this character is a witch's apprentice. The witch might not be the best witch in the world. She's not winning any medals for being kind and nice and making good potions, if you know what I mean. So her apprentice is learning under her, and one of her assignments are to learn how to lure passerbyers, people who are passing by, into an area closed off by magic, where Even if they wanted to escape, they could not. Now, the art of luring seems like an easier task than it is. You have to be sly with it. And because our apprentice is a young lady, it's a little bit easier to trick her potential victims into coming towards her. So she's standing out in front of what looks like, to anybody passing by, it will look like a storefront. But to anyone who has magic in their possession, they will see the dark truth behind the girl and either warn passing by victims or just run in the opposite direction, because it just means danger. Now, when she goes out and holds this sign up to lure the potential victims into the establishment or into the magic prison, the horror that will ensue will not happen automatically. The horror happens slowly. No. In each and every human that comes through that portal, they have a certain aura. There's something inside of them that the witch wants, that the witch needs to survive. And without it, she can't. So it's almost like a survival thing. This is why it's done. It's a necessity. Now, not all witches need this, but because of her practices and her ways, let's say, she now has to get this essence out of these humans and into her in order for her to live. How much does she need? I'm not sure. Can you bottle it? Yes. Does it disappear out of humans? Yes. The minute you extract that essence, you can no longer get it from that human ever again. And unfortunately, the human, once the essence is taken out of them, will never be the same. They're returned to their world, a shell of a person that they were. Some people call this different things. There are medical terms that are made for their victims, but none of it is true. It is just an unseen sickness, an unknown sickness that doctors are trying to pretend they know what it is, but they have no idea. This witch has been around for thousands of years, taking the essence of unsuspecting bystanders ever since that one dreadful day. I want to thank you for taking the time out to listen to my fun story. At the end of all of this, using everything that I got in the box, the paper's great, the paint is fantastic, and both of these brands are really good brands. Emgran is like top of the line here in America. Shinhan is new to the game, but they definitely have brought their A game with their gouache. The paintbrush, it was kind of small to use. I would have rather just a bigger paintbrush as well, but to be honest with you, the fact that they didn't spend all of their purchasing power on paintbrushes is fine with me. Paintbrushes are expensive, and to be honest with you, I would have rathered more paint than paintbrushes. I recommend getting a slightly larger paintbrush and a small round to get into details and make some better details. I want to thank you for staying to the end. I hope you enjoyed the fun story. I also would like to add, if you enjoyed the unboxing, the story, the company, if you can just hit that like button, maybe subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace and love.